Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Cast Strength. I'm Vito. We're in the bar-ish. We're in my kitchen. We're gonna call it a bar though. We're gonna be making the long-awaited Johnnie Walker cocktail episode. How best to dispose of this bottle if you've had the unfortunate luck to either buy it or be gifted it. So we've done the review already. We'll link it up here. And we discussed talking about cocktails. So now I've curated 4 cocktails to try. I only had none of these before. So this is very much experimental, but we're going to try them anyways. So the first one we're going to, and my notes are just off screen here. The first one we are going to make is the Rob Roy. I had to look over to make sure that I read that right. The Rob Roy. 2 ounces of scotch. These are all scotch recipes, so you can swap out the Johnnie Walker for any other scotch that you want to use. But today we're going to be using obviously the Walker. So what I've started doing lately is with all my cocktails that I make and sit with, I'll mix it with with ice in the shaker and then pour it out so that there's no additional water dilution to the drink. It allows me to drink the drink longer, and you know, now the ice is frozen. Let's go at it. We're gonna go start with 2 ounces of White Walker, and I'm making this heavy purely for scientific purposes. So 2 ounces of the White Walker, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, and 2 dashes of bitters if I can ever open. There we go. 1, 2. Alright. And I lost the other half to my shaker, so I'm just giving this a nice little jig. Alright. I think that's good enough. And finishes off with a nice peel of orange, because orange is good stuff. Alright, so Rob Roy featuring Johnnie Walker White. There's not much more than orange on the nose, just because I wiped the orange too much on the rim. So on the nose, just a heavy, almost reminds me almost like a old fashioned. Yeah, it's nice. You know, easy to drink. Considering the proportion, actually not really considering, because it's not Johnnie. The White Walker is not a strong flavor profile, anyways. But the sweet vermouth is a dominant flavor here. Yeah. See, I don't mind sweet vermouth. I actually like it quite a bit. I'll have it by itself, but yeah, if you don't like sweet vermouth, this might not be for you. If you do like sweet vermouth, then yeah, this is for you. All right, we'll leave that there. On to the next one. So the next one, kind of fitting, the Godfather. So no one saw that. All right, so the Godfather, 2 ounces, Johnnie White Walker. And a 1/2 ounce of Di Serono. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Di Serono. I'll drink it, but it doesn't quite do very much for me. So maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised at the next year. About half of an ounce. Alright, that should be good enough. This is the most professional bartending you've ever watched on YouTube. Now, the song doesn't call for anything garnish-wise for this drink, so we'll see if maybe it needs something to tamper down the dispose a little bit, because that's really all you're getting. Getting that amaretto sweetness. Bottoms up. Yeah. Again, it just gets overpowered. The dispose, that's all you're really getting. You're getting a light sort of earthiness. Very slight though. Yeah, you're not really picking up on anything Scotch, what you would consider to be a Scotch flavor. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Okay, so what's next? It was the Presbyterian. And we're gonna make this in, it's supposed to be, it calls for Collins glass. I don't have a Collins glass. I have this glass. About the same as a Collins glass is, but just with a little bit more bud. Everyone knows that more bud is good, but yeah, sure, why not? One more that barely fits in the glass. Again, theme of the night, 2 ounces of the Johnnie. And then it calls for either soda water, right? Club soda or ginger ale. I brought both out because I'm going to probably make this twice just to see which one's better, because I'm not a big fan of club soda, but apparently that's what you're supposed to make it with. I didn't think that I would have to stir this. You know, you guys are used to this. Stirring with a damn knife. That's good enough. Alright, so let's try this. The Presbyterian. 2 ounces of Johnnie Walker White and Schweppes Club Soda. Tastes exactly like a watered down drink that you get at a cash bar wedding. I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. Let's try it with the ginger ale this time. Boy, this bottle's sure getting light. I don't like ginger ale a lot, so I'm hopeful for this. Tastes just like a Ryan ginger that you get at a wedding again. Just a simple, like it's almost like it's well whiskey. Might as well be well whiskey. That just, you know, they put a couple ounces in a glass and top it off with ginger ale club soda. It's exactly what this is. It's not impressive. It's serviceable, but it's nothing to get excited over. All right, final one. Maybe this will be the one that changes the game on the Johnnie Walker White. It's called the Bitter and Twisted. We're gonna start with ice again. 2 ounces of Johnnie Walker. 4 dashes of bitters. Wish I could remember things. 1, 2, 3. That was 4. I didn't count at the 1. I counted at the 2 because, you know, I'm me. And then it calls for, how much does it call for? A squeeze of lemon juice. How much is a squeeze? Just enough to get the job done. That should be enough. You know what? One more squeeze just for good measure. I'm sure the kind of stirring method that I'm using isn't affecting the drink negatively. Oh. Guys, this might be the one. Great on the nose. I'm going to put a little bit of a cut of lemon in there. Nope. On the nose, it smells like a hard lemon candy. Nice little zing. A little bit of an underlying bitterness from the bitters. Obviously, get no trace of like an alcohol. But then on the taste, it goes away. There's nothing there. Nothing that is redeemable. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I mean, how much? Oh man, there's still a lot of this left. Okay, one more try. One more chance for the White Walker. This is Johnny's last chance to redeem himself. Oh boy, Johnnie Walker. Alright, let's do this. This is going to be the... good old-fashioned Boulevardier. That's more like it. But as to my preference, my favorite cocktail is a Negroni. And then when I found out that you can make a Negroni with whiskey called a Boulevardier, that was a game changer for me. My best recommendation, having done the 4 cocktails plus the 5th last ditch effort, is if you really have that standout cocktail that you like, and there's a means for you to try it, make it at home. If you have this, make your favorite cocktail and just sub out the alcohol, the main alcohol with the Johnnie Walker White, and it may just work out in your favor. You can try whichever one you like, right? And we'll go through them again. We made the Rob Roy, and it's all 2-ounce pours of the whiskey, so 2 ounces of the White Walker, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. You can try the Godfather, which was 2 ounces of the white and a ½ ounce of Di Serono, or any Amarone, Amaretto liqueur. You can try the Presbyterian, which is 2 ounces of White Walker in an ice-filled Collins glass, filled to the rest of the way up with either club soda or ginger ale. You can try the Bitter and Twisted, which was 2 ounces of the white, 4 dashes of bitters, and a good squeeze of lemon. Or you can even just try the Boulevardier, which I made in the previous iteration of this concept. We'll link up here if you haven't watched it already, where it's serviceable in a Boulevardier. I love the flavor profile here. You don't quite taste the whiskey flavors are predominantly the Campari and the sweet vermouth. So 2 ounces of the white and 1 ounce each of the sweet vermouth and the Campari. I like it. This is probably how I'm going to finish off this bottle. Is just whenever I'm in the mood for Boulevardier, I'm going to just sub in the Game of Thrones. I do have a second bottle of this, which thank you to who gave this to me, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Honestly, I'm probably just going to subject my friends during Game of Thrones this season, being the final season, as we're going to be watching this. We might as well drink it, and hopefully they'll drink it with me. So, thank you guys for joining me. I can't speak. Thank you guys for joining me today on this adventure. Remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at The Cast Strength. Whiskey reviews Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a whole bunch of stuff in between as time allows us in the busy schedule. So with that, cheers guys. All the best. Stay safe.